And there is more memoirs of Dave Allen as he reveals that out of Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Dillian White even, Derek Chisora hits the hardest. He said for punch, he feels that Derek Chisora hits harder than all of these guys that he ever shared the ring with. He said he doesn't disguise it much, but the punch is the hardest that he can remember. Okay. And let me counterpunch. I think that, you know, a lot of people talk about punch for punch, which it's for good for bragging rights. But if you can see it coming, what good is it really? You know what I mean? And it shows you that's why it's so dangerous for the heavyweight division getting hit by a heavyweight. You know, like Derek Chisora can punch, you know what I mean? And I always wondered about that. You know, I always wondered, like, hey, who punches the hardest? You know, who can inflict more damage if a shot does get through? You know what I mean? Everybody talked about Deontay Wilder this, Deontay Wilder that, but honestly, you know, you got other guys that people overlook. Okay, and that's not the only person that said that Derek Chisora can punch. I believe it was Usyk that said Danny Dubois punches very hard. So, yeah, Derek Chisora is the guy, you know, that can crack. He can crack, you know. Every time I think of Derek Chisora's punching power, I have to think of what he did to Spilka. Because when he hit Spilka just folded. He stopped in his tracks, you know, and I think Derek Chisora is a guy that, you know, he's waiting around fighting until he can get his title shot or whatnot because he wants another one. And I say this to Derek Chisora, you know, Derek Chisora will always have a puncher's chance, and he fights with his heart on his sleeve. So I think he'll always be one of those people that fans will always come to see, regardless of how diminished he is, regardless of how slow he gets, he will still come forward and try to make some action happen. You know what I mean? And again, this is just another testimony from someone that you really don't look at like Derek Chisora being a hard hitter. You know what I mean? But it just shows you if you have the skill to it, speed to it, stamina to it, you know, it makes the punching power that much dangerous, which Derek Chisora has not shown in recent years, but can show that he has heart, and people see that he has heart because he tries in each and every round. That's why people come to see his fights. You guys tell me what you think of Dave Allen's claim that Derek Chisora hits harder than all of these guys, Fury, White, Joshua, you name it. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!